Look what they did. So nice. They shoveled a little walkway to my actual porch patio thing instead of just doing the sidewalk. I thought that was nice. That was so nice. Oh my god, I have been spending the entire day. I need to turn on a light because the lighting's gonna be bad. I've been spending the entire day so far looking for new topics for Pagan Perspective. And when I say looking for new topics, what I mean is there were a ton of them that I just hadn't seen yet because I haven't checked for them in a while, because I check them and we get a ton at a time and I put them in the list and then I try to use those all up, and then when those are almost done, then I go and look for new ones. And of course there have been tons of them submitted in the months since the last time I checked, so that way I try to do them within a couple of months of when they've been requested, unless it's like something that we really don't know how to address or something that would be inappropriate for us to address because it's just not the kind of thing that we do or whatever. So sometimes I like keep those in the list for a long amount of time until we decide what to do with them. But for the most part, I've been trying to get the topics in within a few months of when they've been requested, but there are just so many of them and there's only so many weeks in a month, so unless we can combine some things that are similar things that people are asking, we often take a while to get through them because there's just so many, but they're so good. I've been reading through them today and I'm just like newly invigorated and excited for 2017 on Pagan Perspective because there are just so many good topics. Some people have asked about things that we've already covered, so I've been reminding people to check our channel uploads for certain keywords and search terms that you're wondering about, because we have covered things before. I know I personally make use of the tags and put in a lot of different tags that you should be able to find with our videos. Maybe not everybody uses the tags as much, but I encourage everyone to do so, at least with the search terms. And I know that the blog is really behind. It takes a long time and I'm the only one doing that as well. So it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of hours going through. And today I've also there's a lot of subjects that are like really important things that people are worried about, but they asked it 2 months ago and we're not going to get to it for another couple of months. So I want to give them a response, like a mini response right now in the meantime, to kind of like hold them over, because 5 months from the time they asked it, it might not be relevant anymore. It might not even be relevant now. It's been 1 or 2 months, you know? So, but I've been stopping and responding to some of those, and I tend to have really long responses. One of the questions, which is from someone who's been asking me questions on my personal channel and everything, so I'm kind of getting to know them a little bit more. They're becoming more engaged in comments. Asked us a really detailed question, and I wrote them the longest response, like probably ever. No, I've written longer responses actually. But pulling out all of these different things, like, you know, they told this story about something that they thought was what they were asking, but I'm like, no, there's actually all of this different stuff buried within this question, all of these different subjects, and it's just, this is what I love doing. Like, I'm so excited right now. So I'm very excited to get to some of these new topics, and I'm not even done reading through them. I just got to another place, like I went through the messages and now I'm looking at the discussion, public discussion board where people submit topics in comments, and I just realized, like, I've been doing this for 3 or 4 hours now. I haven't eaten anything yet. I need to eat. I need to go to the post office because I need to ship some Etsy orders. I just sold another thing on Etsy today. I have the app now, so it notifies me. I love this. So I have 2 more necklaces to make that I will then ship out later this week. I have something that needs to be shipped today. I have the patron things that are in the process of getting packaged together, so I can ship those soon. Yeah, whoa, there's just a lot going on, and I haven't eaten yet, and I have to be at the theater in like 2 hours to run auditions tonight. So today is Monday. This vlog will actually be going up on Tuesday or Wednesday morning, Tuesday night. So this vlog encompasses today and tomorrow, but that's what I've been doing so far today. And this is just, these are the times when I really wish like this was something that I could be able to do full time, because I spend all this time doing it and I think that that is worth something. And that's why I am so incredibly thankful to my patron sponsors who do sponsor my videos, and I just really hope that one day I can spend more and more time doing this work that helps people so much. You know, I hear from people in their middle ages who have been doing this for a while or who are new to this path, who have their own unique concerns and experiences that they want my take on, and I help them. I hear from teenagers who are just getting involved in the practice, who have concerns about things that other people are telling them about it on the internet, and I help them out. And it's just really rewarding to me, and I feel like I'm doing something good and I'm enjoying it, and it gives me a lot of good energy. So thank you all for that. I really hope you're enjoying these videos, and I'm going to be posting more videos that are some subjects that I've been wanting to talk about, like the privilege video, like the plagiarism video. I'm going to be doing one about experience. That's the key word that I'm giving to it. You have no idea what that means at this point. You won't know until you see it. But it's about experience in my mind. There's another one I just recorded the other day, and yeah, so I just kicked something and knocked something over. My recycling is behind me. I have to take recycling. But it's a drive. I take it when I go to see Grandma, and the roads have been bad, so I haven't been going anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna make myself something to eat and have some tea and package up these Etsy orders because I have to get to the post office. Could go tomorrow, but I'd like to get some of them shipped today. I don't know if I have money to ship them today, actually. Well, I'll have to see. These are all the concerns. So I'm gonna go do that now. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna make it to the post office. I just finished putting all the topics together, and I have to pick one for this week for subs week, which actually starts today. Danny texted me earlier to see if we had a topic yet, and there was one that someone else in the group suggested, so we'll either go with that one or I'll put in one of these new ones that I just got. I mean, it's not one of the new ones. It's one of the ones that we've had from a couple months ago that still needs to be done. So I guess I'll go to the post office tomorrow, which is fine because that means tonight I will package everything up and have it ready so I can just get out the door and go tomorrow. But I do really need to go to the store because I am out of some things that are necessary. Probably should still run to the store before I have to go to the theater. But I have to pick the topic first. And now I'm at the theater in the back classroom audition space. I'm going to be running auditions for the next show that I'm stage managing, which is just a play. It's a comedy. I actually have never read it before, so it'll be interesting to see some people read sides. It's a small cast. I guess only 8 people auditioned yesterday, so we'll see how many more show up today. My friend Evan, who a lot of you know from my videos, is planning on auditioning, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to make it tonight since he has to work, but we'll see. You may be able to hear singing in the background. There is a rehearsal going on down the hall for a musical. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And I just got back from the store getting some basic essentials that I really needed that I've been not going out to get because I've been trying to not drive when I don't have to, but the roads were pretty good today. And I am drinking tea that was made by this woman that I met at the art show that I did recently, who I guess attends the red tent that I go to, but I had never met her before. And she is a hoodoo practitioner, root worker, and she's amazing, and she and I are gonna collaborate on some stuff. I'm drinking her self-love tea right now, and it is just fantastic. It's made with rose and linden seed and lavender, and a couple other things I can't remember. It's not listed on the label. She just told me in person, and it's so good, y'all. Look how cute my little packages are. I got my holiday stickers, and both of them have a birdie sticker on the back. I just love adding stickers, and I only have so many Christmassy ones left. Cute! I'm gonna go to the post office and ship a couple of things. I'm not gonna be shipping my patrons stuff yet. I'm gonna ask a question at the post office while I'm there, see if I can get stamps for international stuff so that when I'm done with the things that are just gonna be like a regular letter that's being sent international, I can just stick a stamp on it and put it in the mail like normal and not have to go to the post office. The ones that are domestic, I'm gonna be sending as packages because I'm sending them something a little bit thicker, so I have different things for the people who are within the United States. I can send something a little bigger because I know I can afford to ship it. And for international, since I just can't afford to do a lot more, I'm sending them special things that are all flat so I can send them in just a regular envelope. There's some art, there's some other kind of stuff in there that they will get to enjoy. So I'm really excited. Hopefully I'll send those soon, but I'm just gonna send a couple of Etsy orders right now. One that I should have shipped yesterday, but I didn't make it to the post office, and the other one is going to be early, yay! And then I have 2 more Etsy orders that I have to make the necklaces for. Actually, I think I might have one of them, but I have to do another one as a custom length chain. Do I have? Yay, I do still have one. Okay, so one of them is done. I actually could potentially package that up right now and send it. There we go, autofocus. It's one of my bronze pentacle chakra necklaces. And then I have to make another one with a custom length chain just a little bit longer. So I can do those today and send them out. I just don't want to do them right now because I'll take too long and then I won't get to the post office with these other ones. So I'm going to go to the post office now. Oh, I should go to the bank as well. But anyway, yay, good. Okay, so one of them is done. I knew I made a bunch of them. So this is a bunch of jewelry that I have done that's just like chilling, lying around. It's not all necessarily on the Etsy shop. It's also not facing the right way, so you can't really see it the way it's supposed to be seen. Brr, 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 brr. There we go. This is a really cool clay and citrine pendant that I made that actually broke. The clay cracked. You can't see it because it's not focusing. There we go. the clay over here on this side cracked, as you can see. So I need to either reinforce it or just kind of remake it or glue it, or I don't know what, but it's a pretty cool piece, and I just added the chain to it and then it broke. And I just have some earrings that I've had made forever. I love these. They remind me of like a gypsy caravan, so that's what I called them, is gypsy junk. And I love them, that they're like, they go together, they're a set, but they don't identically match. The colors are different in the beads. Same thing with like these, that's a matching set that has 2 different color beads. And these also, they're made with buttons. They're just meant to be kind of American inspired, because this says born in America, and then I have red, white, and blue on the other one. Yeah, so there's some chakra ones. Those are rose quartz. These are a bunch that I made with magnetic hematite, but then somebody told me they didn't like them because the magnet, if they were like talking on the phone, the magnet would be too close to their phone. So I haven't taken them apart yet. I still have them, but that's what those are. More of the usual. These are jet. These. This is the Loch Ness Monster. I asked him a suggestion of what I should paint, and he said the Loch Ness Monster. So I painted this, and it's Nessie looking at a little tiny ship on the tip of her tail. Isn't she cute? I love her, but I haven't like finished it and put it into a necklace or anything yet. This is a pentacle chakra necklace as well. This is crown chakra. These are little trees. They're upside down, but those are clay trees that I molded, and my initials are on the back with moonstone. I love these. This is a pair of earrings identical to ones that I wore in high school all the time. That was my friend group's favorite earrings that I made everybody. These are some Jewish-inspired earrings. They have a Star of David on one side and a menorah on the other. Both coins are like that. These have buttons in them. These are cool amethystine quartz with moons. These have keys. That's just a wrapped crystal. Tiger's eye. These I think are really cool too. They remind me of swings, so it always reminds me of Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. It's a song that my family always sang. And the shape of them with the head of the pin kind of reminds me of an angel. So it reminds me of Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. So I called them something to do with swings is what I named those earrings. These remind me of the Serpent Mound. And this is a hand-painted pendant. It's a tree that I painted. That's obviously the world. These have little jingle bells on them. And here's another chakra necklace. I just sold the other one of this with the matching earrings, and that's one of the things that I'm shipping today. Thank you, Emily. Shout out to Emily. Look at how nice my violets look right now. They are growing so nicely. They look so lovely. Sorry, this video was supposed to be about my Yule decor and stuff, so I might still be able to fit that in there, but I gotta get to the post office, so let's go do that. I get distracted by everything. I spend way too long on things, and then I like notice my plants, and I'm like, oh, I gotta water my plants, and then I start doing other things, but I am ready to go. I am ready to go outside, so let's go. The post office at the holidays is such a strange place. I first of all think it's weird that we decorate the indoors to look like the cold, frigid outdoors. But it's an idealized version, right? It's sparkly and it's fluffy and it's pretty. But then outside, we have dirty, muddy snow. Of the 3 tellers at the post office right now, only one of them appeared to be in a good mood. The other 2 are just sourpusses. I've seen them before. They're always like that. And the person who is coming out to get anybody's picked up or dropped off mail, also just sourpuss face. Only the one girl was like chipper and smiling and leaning in to listen to old ladies' concerns about their packages, and I gathered throughout listening to them while I was in line for 10 minutes that she's newer. So I started to view it as the more sour they appear, the longer they've worked here. But never underestimate the value of putting out positive energy and being nice to people. Because I got one of the sourpuss ladies, and by the time I walked away, she was smiling. Genuinely smiling. I told her that her nails looked pretty. She told me how she's trying to grow them out, so she was trying to do something new with them, and I said they look very nice, and they're all sparkly and festive. And she started with that monotone that they always have, right? Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. Anything fragile, liquid, perishable, potentially hazardous, da-da-da. And by the end, she's telling me about her manicure. Do something nice for people. Be nice. Also, I held the door for some people on my way out who had a few packages in their hands, just like under their arm. Held the door for a man and 2 women, and then The man said, "Oh, I've got it, that's okay." So I thought he had the door, so I walked away, and this woman carrying like multiple big packages in her arms, you know, trying to balance and walk at the same time, starts coming up to the door. I turn around, and the man and both women have just gone into the building. So I went back to open the door for this woman with all the packages in her arms, and she thanked me profusely. So never underestimate the power of a tiny little thing like that. I hold doors open for people all the time. I think it's just nice, especially like I don't normally go out of my way to do it. I'll do it if I'm already there, like as I'm going in or as I'm coming out, I'll hold it for the next person. So I don't usually like stop and go back and go out of my way to do it, but she had a bunch of stuff in her hands and I knew it was going to be a hassle for her, and the 3 people that I just held the door for didn't even think to offer that same courtesy to the next person. So anyway, have a nice day. Have a positive day, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna head home now. This is what, oh, you can't even see it, but this is what it's always like navigating around Walmart in the winter. These mounds of snow that they plow will be here until spring, until long after the thaw. This is just how it goes here. It's fine. It's like a labyrinth of snow. I would like that. I would like a labyrinth of snow. Or a maze of snow. Either way, I mean, I'd be having enough fun that I probably wouldn't mind. Okay, I just edited all of the vlog that I have so far, and it's about 16 minutes, so I'm just gonna wrap this up and we'll do Yule decor another time. So, gonna finish this so it can render and upload, so it'll be up by late tonight, so it won't be absurdly late. And I am crocheting some things for gifts for people. That's what I'm doing. And watching other people's vlogs and watching Megan Tonjes and Soundly Awake do their show What the Sweet Fuck, which is also on a podcast, and yeah, stuff like that. And Grace Helbig is doing Vlogmas, but like a parody of Vlogmas, making fun of vloggers who do Vlogmas. It's kind of obnoxious, but kind of awesome, which is Grace Helbig. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And I'll see you in a couple days with another one of these. Until then, don't forget to be awesome, blessed be, and goodbye.